Alright guys, so in this video we're going to finish off the pieces of sign that go on around the car. Like the sign we have going on here, and every single thing that is sort of a writing or anything on the car. I'm going to show you guys real quick what I mean. So let me just open this up, this image right here. Alright, so I'm talking of stuff like this. So we're going to begin with this one, or maybe let's begin with that one instead. So I'm going to go over to top view. Let's take this. Alright, let's go over to top view. I'm going to go into wireframe. There should be a blueprint right there. So I'm just going to click, or let me press Shift and S and choose cursor toward origin. So that should be in the center. Alright, so I'm going to add in a circle. I'm going to bring up the menu and drop this down to, I don't know, let me go with 10. 10 might actually be too much, but let me go with 10. Or, okay, yeah, 10 might be too much. Let me go with 20. Let's keep the 32, I mean, whichever. It's not like we're going to be adding in any subdivision surface, so let's go with the 32. Alright, so just go with the default 32, and let's bring this down to here, move it in object mode so it moves to the center over here, and let's scale it down. Alright, so I'm doing everything in object mode because I want the center of this object to be the center of the blueprint right there. So I'm going to press G and then Y, so that the center is still at that very center over there, like that, so it doesn't shift any X or Z axis. And I'm going to scale this down to fit into the circle like that. And now let me just get over here. I'm going to pull it up in the Z axis to this point. Let me get to the side view. Let me take a look at this. Yeah, so I'm going to move it down to this point like that. I think it should be good. And there we go. So I'm going to go into top view now. We can go into edit mode now. Let me change the orientation to global like that. And what I'm going to do now is to press F like this, and I think all we have to do now is to get to the side, and then we're going to share this. We're going to share it. So press Ctrl Alt Shift and S. Let me enable this for you guys real quick. So I'm going to press Ctrl Alt Shift and S, and I'm going to press X, and then share it like this to about, no, I don't think sharing is the actual thing. We want to rotate this actually. We want to rotate it, not share it. So let's rotate this so it's facing this direction like that. So I'm going to press F. I think it's already filled. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the orientation back to, normal, so that we have this normal to the arrows normal to the surface like that. I'm going to pull this down below the hood like that, and I'm going to press E and then extrude this up just a little bit. You can see the edge is not that much, so just something small. I think this is actually too much, so I'm going to send it down to about there, and that should be good. Alright, that is pretty good. Okay, so all that I'm going to do next is to insert this to about somewhere here. Let me get to the front view or the side view, and I'm going to pull this up like this to about this point, and I'm going to add in 2 more. Alright, so let me just add in 2 more. Get onto the side. I'm going to press Alt and S, and then fatten this up to about there. I think that is pretty good. And there we go. So I'm just going to take this one and then move it down just a little bit more. And there we go. Alright, so let me just get over here. I want to take the one below, and I'm going to press X and delete the faces. Alright, nice. I'm going to get over here. I'm going to take this, press Ctrl and B, and I'm going to bevel this, and let me add in, I think 3 should be good. And I'm going to click on Object and select Shade Smooth. And there we go. That's it. That's all we're looking to make, and as you can see, it's looking really great. Alright, very nice. I'm just press Ctrl and R3 here, press E, and then F, bring it closer to this area. I don't think we need one down here, but if you want to, you can add one down there, like that, and that's it. Alright, so that one's done. Now the next thing we have to do is yeah, that's good. Alright, the next thing we have to do is the sign over here, the V8 sign we have going on here. So I'm going to get to the side view. Now, I don't know what kind of font this is, but hopefully I can actually, try to, I don't know, maybe I have some. Okay, let me see, let me find another image that shows this much more clearly. So let me go with, let me see, I think this one should have it. Does it? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this one has it. If not anything, I might actually model this out myself. So let me just click here to add in the Keza, and let's add in a mesh. Let me see, text. Where is it? Text right here. Okay, so just select the text, and let's pull this in this axis. Let me change this back to global, and let's see how this looks compared to what we have in the reference image. So I'm going to type V, capital V, and an 8. So it looks nothing like it, so we're gonna have to make this on our own. So I'm gonna get rid, let me see, I'm gonna get rid of this, and I'm gonna get to this side. This is basically going to be like I don't know, maybe the 8. I'm not sure. Is there going to, I don't think I have any font to actually do this. Let me check. So I'm gonna add in the text again. Let me go into edit mode. I'm gonna delete all of that, and let me just type in the V8 like that. So I want to pull this out. Let me get onto the side view. I think I might have some fonts. In case I do, I'll put it in the description for you guys to download, so you can use it just the way I am about to. So we'll go into the text tab over here, and we're going to go into font, and then right here we're going to click on open. Alright, under the regular, just click on the folder icon. So I think I have it on my desktop. Let me see. It's not here, so it should be in desktop junks right here, and I think, is it here? It's not here either. It should be named fonts for Blender. There we go. So it's here. So let me click over here so I can see what they look like. Let me see. I think what we might be going for is not here. No, none of this is. Let me see. Let me see. It's not this one either. So I don't think we have it in here. It looks close to this one, but I don't think that's it. So we're gonna model this out ourselves. Now what I'm gonna do is let me press Shift and S and choose Keza to World Origin, like this. Keza to World Origin. And I'm gonna add in an image, a reference image, of course. And let me see. I think what I want to add in is where is it? What am I looking for? I forgot what I was looking for. I'm looking for, yeah, the image of our G-Wagon. So let me bring this down. I think it's here, G-Wagon, and I'm gonna find let me see, where is that side view? The side view, there we go. So I'm gonna open that one up like that, and I'm just gonna click on the division sign. I'm just gonna select that, make sure I selected, press on the division sign, and let's go into local view like this. Now what I'm gonna do is, now I'm gonna press Shift and A to add in a mesh plane. Let me just pull it beyond the plane like that, and I'm gonna go into edit mode. Let me press X and choose edge collapse. So we only have one vertex in here, so I'm gonna press G and move that vertex over here. You can see that orange dot over there. So I'm gonna press G, move that all the way over here like this, and I'm gonna press E and then Y, extrude this all the way to here. I think I need to move it up a little bit more like that. No, both of them. Move it up to about there. I think a little bit more up like that. I'm gonna press Shift and D and move it in the Z-axis again, all the way to here. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take, let me see. I'm gonna press Control and R through here, and I'm gonna move it to the center over here. I'm gonna press Control and R through here, move it outside to this point, and I want to take this one. Let me see. Let me move it all the way here. Let me add in another one. Move it all the way here. I'm gonna take these two, press F, and I'm gonna take these two and press F. So I don't know, I think this needs to pull out a little bit more, all the way to there, and this also needs to pull out just a little bit, and this also needs to pull out just a little bit like that. And just pull it in a little bit more, pull this in just a little bit more. Alright, so I'm gonna press Control and R through here. Let me add in two, and I'm gonna take both of them. I think it's in the right position. Now let's just scale it down a little bit. So let me change the pivoting point to median point, press S and then Y, and let's scale this down a little bit like that. So what I'm gonna do now is, I can get a really good view of this, but pretty sure that's what we have going on. So I'm just gonna press Shift and D, move it in the Z-axis all the way to here, and I'm gonna press S and then Y and scale this down completely to something very small. So I'm gonna take this to and press F, and take this to and press F. So I think that is the first one. unless, okay, here's what I'm going to do instead. Alright, so let me take this and delete the vertices. So I'm going to take this one, press Shift and D, move it in the y-axis all the way to here. So it falls on it very nicely like that. Let me move it again, G and then Y. Let it fall on the one over there, like that. And I want to do the same thing here, Shift and then D, Y. And I'm going to pull this in here as well, like this. Let me just zoom in. This is taking longer than usual, so I'm going to press G and then Y, move it all the way there. And there we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is, you can see where this is actually going. Let me see. Let me, I'm not so sure right now. Okay, so we're going to keep it there. Let's keep it there. And let me see. I'm going to take this one right here. I'm going to press G twice and move it up to here. I'm going to take this one as well, press G twice, move it up to there, like that. So I'm going to take both of these, press S and then Z and type in 0. I'm going to press F, like that. So that should be our V. Now the 8 is left. All I'm going to do now is to take this, press X and delete the vertices. I want to take these 4 and press F. I want to take these 2, press F once. Oh, let's take the 4 and press F. Hold on. I think we have 2 vertices here. So let's take both of them, press Alt and M and choose at last or first. Let's do the same thing here, Alt and M at last. Now I think we can take these 2 or these 4 and press F. Then take these 4 and press F. So that should give us our V, as you can see. Now we just have to, let me see, there we go, that's looking good. Alright, so now we just have to do the same thing for the 8. So I'm going to press V to separate this like this. I'm just going to move it away from it a little bit. I'm going to do the same thing over here, press V, and I'm going to move it out like that. Alright, so let me take these 2, press S and then Y, type in 0, like that. And I'm going to take these 2, press S and then Y, and type in 0. Alright, so the final thing we have to do now is to create that circular area around it. So I'm going to take these 4. I'm going to press P and separate the selection. I'm going to get out and take that. Let's go into edit mode. First, let me take this and delete the edges here. Alright, now let's go back here. So I'm going to take that 4 and press F. And I'm going to press Ctrl and R through the middle, like that. And I'm going to add in, let me delete this. Alright, I'm going to click here, press Shift and S and choose Cursor 2 selected, get out of edit mode, press Ctrl Alt Shift and C. Oh no, that doesn't work anymore. So let's use the spacebar. So press the spacebar and type in set origin. And select the set origin and set it to the 3D cursor, like that. Now let's add in a mirror modifier. Alright, so I want to mirror it in the Z axis, I think. Or is it the Y axis? There we go. Alright, so Y axis, and enable clipping, enable merge as well. Alright, there we go. So what I'm going to do now is to press Ctrl and R through here. I think we can actually get away with this being a, I'm not sure, but let's do this. Let me just press Ctrl and R and add one in here as well. So I want to press G and I'm going to move this down to here, like this. And I want to take this and move it inside, like this. So let me just press G and move this out, like that. I'm going to press, let me delete the faces. Alright, so only faces, like that. Alright, so vertices. I'm going to pull this down in the Z-axis, like this. Pull it here, like this. I'm going to press Ctrl and R through here. And I'm going to pull this up to about this point, and then in the Y-axis, like that. Press G, and then pull this here. I'm going to press Ctrl and R through here, add in 2 of them. I'm going to pull this out to this point. I'm going to pull this in, like that. I'm not sure what I'm seeing exactly, but I think it's pretty close. Let me change the image and see. Come on. Oh, come on. Alright, so let me see which one can actually show it to us very much. Let me see. Come on, a better image. I'm not sure. You know, let's go with this one. Let's go with this one. And let me see. I can't quite tell, but I think it's pretty close. So I'm going to pull this out to about this point. Let me pull this in. I'm going to pull this out. Let me take this to press S and then Y and type in 0. And I'm going to pull it out to about there. I think that should be good. Pull this in, like that. Alright, that is looking good. So I want to select this, delete the vertices, and delete the vertices. So I want to duplicate this both in the X and the Z, like that. I think we need to pull these out a little bit. So let's take all of these. Let's pull it out to about there. Let me take this, press G, and pull it out. So I want to take all of this, press W, choose loop tools, and choose space. So the spaces between them are equal, like that. Hold on. I think I may have made some kind of mistake. Well, let me see. Alright, let's undo that. Let me see. Let me press, yeah. So why isn't it working? W, loop tools, and choose space. It's moving the whole thing. I don't know why. Let me get onto the side view again. Usually it shouldn't move the whole thing. Alright, let me just add in a subdivision surface. Let's see how this looks. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, so I'm going to select this and delete the vertices. Alright, so let me just select all of these again. Let's try the loop tool and see again. So I have clipping enabled. Okay. Alright, there we go. So I'm just moving it to make sure the clipping is working better. And as you can see, it is. So what we're going to do next is to, let me see. Let me take all of this. I'm going to press Shift and D, and I'm going to press S. Let me first change the pivoting point to 3D because I'm going to press S. And scale this down to about here. Let's take a look at the thickness of the V. So I'm going to scale it down to about somewhere here. Let me see. Let me put up the clipping. Let me scale this down. I'm not so sure. So let me see. Alright, not bad. Let me just press G and then move this all the way here. I'm going to press G and I'm going to move this all the way here. I'm going to press E and then Y. Extrude this all the way in. Let's enable clipping. Let's pull this G and then Y. Come on. Let me change the orientation to median point. Still merging in the center. Let me put it off. Like that. And yeah, so I think that is pretty close. That is pretty close to what we're trying to make. Let me just press Ctrl and R through here. Press G twice. And slide it down. It's merging. Alright, let's drop the merge distance down to something like 0.0001. I think that should work very nicely. Let me enable the clipping again. Pull this in there. Like that. Alright, so I'm pretty sure that will be our 8. As you can see, it's looking really good. Alright, let me just take all of these ones, including this. I'm going to pull it in the Z-axis a little bit like that. I'm going to take this one as well. Pull it in the Z-axis, deselect that one. Pull it down in the Z-axis. And there we go. I'll just take the whole thing, move it in the Z-axis to about the center. Like that. And I think that's it. So you can see that is looking really good. And just pull it down a little bit more. Alright, there we go. So let me see. Let me take 1, 2, 3, 4. And press F. I'm going to take these two. Press F all the way to there. And in this area right here, I think we need to extrude this down. So let me take these three. Press E and then Z. Extrude this down to about here. I think that is good. And let me see. I'm going to press... I'm not so sure. Let me see. Alright, let me undo this. Come on. So I'm gonna go into edit mode. Let me delete this one. Alright, I'm gonna add in 2 in the middle here, like this. And now this one right here, let me just press E and then Z. Extrude this down. Press S and then Z and type in 0. And let's pull this down to about somewhere here. And I'm gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4. And press F. I think that is pretty good. Let me just take these two, press G twice and then C. And let's slide it down to about this point, I think. Let's take these two now. Let me just apply the mirror modifier now. Let me go in here. I'm going to take these 4 and press F. Take these two, press F. all the way to there. Let me see, take this one, press F to here, and let's take this, let me just press G twice and move it in a little bit. I'm gonna press G twice and move it up here, press G twice and move it down here. Take these two, press F once, like that, and let me see. And just press Control and R through here, maybe. I'm not sure. Let me take this, press F. I'll just have this side to fill, which is going to be quite a problem. Let me see. Let me press Control and R through here. Let me just add in one in there. And let me take these two, press F. Take these two, press F. And I want to take these three and press F. And take these two, press F. Now I'm going to do the same thing over here. And take these two, press F. Take these two, come on, press F. And let's take these three, press F, and take this one, these three, and press F. Alright, so there's our V8. As you can see, let me take everything, press Shift and N to recalculate the normals. Let me get onto the side view again. Let me go into edit mode, and let me press Control and R through here. We're going to add in two, just like the first one, like that. And there we go. So I'm going to take this one. Let me apply the Subdivision Surface. Okay, it's already on level 1, so just apply that. Let's go into, oh crap, that added too much, way too much. So let me see if I can undo that. Let me see if I can undo that. Come on. Come on. Alright, so let's take both of them. I think we can work on both of them at the same time, like this. And now let me see. I'm going to take those two edges we have going on here. I'm going to take these ones as well, all the way to the other side, like this. I'm going to pull it out in the x-axis. Wait, these ones as well. These ones as well. Alright, so we're going to pull them out in the x-axis, like that. I think that is pretty good. Let's put up the subdivision surface so we can see this much better. Alright, it needs to come out some more, just a little bit more. So I think that is pretty good. I'm sure. A little bit more to like that. Yeah, that should be good. Now I'm going to take these two, press F once, and I'm going to do the same thing here, press F once. Alright. So I'm going to take all of these that goes around it. I'm going to take all of these, including the ones in here. I'm going to press E. Now let's press S and then X and type in 0 first. I'm going to press E and then X, extrude this all the way to this point. I'm going to press E and then X again, extrude this to about, I don't know, somewhere here. Should be good. A little bit more back, like that. And there we go. So let me just press, hold on, let me take this one first. I'm going to press F, and I'm going to press I to insert the faces. Just a little bit like that. Press X and delete the faces. And I want to do the same thing here. Let me see. So I think this one we're going to have to fill it on our own. Let me see. 1, 2. Let me take all of these. And I'm going to hide. Let me press Ctrl and I and hide the others. And I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4. Press F. 1 and 2. Press F. I think to here. Take these ones. Press F. All the way to here. Take these. F. These two. F. And then F. Take these two and then F. I'm going to do the same thing here. Hold it. The same thing here. Press F. Take these two. Press F all the way to the other side. And let me see. Let me just add in. Let me see. Let me add in one in here. Take these and press F. And take these and press F. Let's add in, I don't know, one in here and one in here. And let's put one in here as well. So we're going to take these four and press F. Take these four and press F. And I'm not even sure why we're doing this, but let's do it. So these four and press F. Come on. Take these four now. Press F. And let's just take all of these and press F. I mean, not that it makes any difference. So yeah, that is good. Just press F on those. And let's take all of these and press F. Now let's press Alt and H and bring everything back. Alright. So we're going to hide all of these. Take all of these ones. Okay. We have to hide these ones as well. hide them. Nope, hide. Now let's take all of these. Let's press I to insert the faces. Alright, to about this point. Like this. I'm gonna press X and delete the faces. Now press Alt and H to bring everything back. And there we go. Alright. So I wanna get out of that. Let me get out of this. Let me select this. Enable the subdivision surface. And let's go in here. So let me take a look at this side. I'm gonna press Ctrl and R through here. And I'm gonna press, let me see. Let me go into edge select mode. Let me press Ctrl and R through here. Let's add in about 8. Let's let's deselect the ones on the edges and dissolve the rest of the edges. Like that. So I think I'm gonna do the same thing. Oh, you know, let's do this instead. Alright, let's select all of those faces. All of these faces. The one that go around it, including the ones here in the middle. Like this. I'm gonna press I to insert the faces. Alright, just a little bit like that. I'm gonna insert it one more time to there. That should be good. That's the first step. Now I'm gonna go over here. Let me see. Let me press Ctrl and R through here and there. And let's take both of those. Let's press G twice, press E, and then F, and move it pretty close like that. Alright, now I'm gonna go into vertex select mode, and I'm gonna take, let me see, all of these, I think. Let me see. Let me put up the subdivision surface, alright? Let me press J, and I'm gonna press Alt and M, and merge out the center. Like that. Let me enable that again. Alright, that's not bad. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Take these two, press J, and press Alt and M, and merge out the center. Alright, very nice. Alright, I need to do the same thing here as well. So I'm gonna press Ctrl and R through here, and the same thing through here. So I'm gonna press G twice, press E, and then move it close to this area right here. I'm gonna take these two and press J. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Take these two and press J. Alright, not bad. So let me see. Let me press Ctrl and R through here, and then there. And let's see how this looks. Alright, not bad. So I'm just gonna take all of these ones now. I'm gonna move it in the y-axis. I think. Pretty sure that will work. Let me get to the side view. Let me move that in some more, like that. Let me take all of these as well. Let's move it in, just a little bit out, like that. And you can see how this is looking. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. So this one is pretty much up to you. You can do this all on your own. And let me take all of these ones as well. Pull it all the way here, and there we go. So I'm gonna click on Object and select Shade Smooths. And there's our 8, looking good. So I'm gonna take this one next. Let's go in here. I think I'm gonna use a Bevel Modifier on this one. So let's add in a Bevel Modifier. So Bevel Modifier, increase the segments to 3. And I'm gonna click on Object. Let me see. Okay. So I'm gonna click on Object and select Shade Smooths. Like that. And there we go. Alright. So that is looking great. I'm going to select this and delete it. Now this is what we have. Let me see. Alright, so let's get out of local view now. Let's go back to global view. Let me see what this piece is. I'm going to take both of those pieces. That is 1 and 2. Let's get onto the side view and let's press G. And let's move this all the way. Where is it? Yeah. All the way here. Let me zoom in some more. Let me move it in the x-axis to this point. And yeah, so let me see. Now the size. Let me go into edit mode, press shift and N to recalculate all of the normals to the right at 1. Like that. Let me get to the side view again. And then all that we have to do now is to, let me just change the image real quick to this. Where is it? Where is it? Come on. Yeah, to this one right here. Alright. Yeah, that's the one. So I'm gonna use it on this one as well. So I'm gonna press G. I'm gonna use this image right here to kind of tell us what we're doing. So I'm just going to edit mode, alright, and scale this instead in edit mode. So I'm gonna scale this up to about here. So you can see the size by seeing how big it is as compared to this one. So you can see we're getting this right. I'm gonna move it down in the z-axis to about here compared to the distance here. I'm gonna move it here a little bit, move it there. I think that is pretty much it. So let's get over here. I'm gonna take this, move it in the x-axis all the way back to there. Let me place this on it much better. Let me get to this side, move it out to about there so you can see what is going on. I'm just gonna rotate this in the y-axis just so we have it like that, and I'm gonna rotate it in the z-axis just so we have it like that. I want to move it in the x-axis. I want to rotate it somewhere in the z-axis inside like that. Alright, so there we go. Let me just move it in like that, and there we go. So there's the V8 sitting there like that. So I want to take both of these. Let me see. Let me take this one first. Let me apply the subdivision surface for this one. And let me apply the bevel modifier for this one. Let's take this and then that one. Press Ctrl and J to join them like that. Alright, now let me just click here, set origin to geometry. Let's add in a mirror modifier. First of all, let's press Ctrl and A and apply the rotation. And let's apply the rotation in scale. The location rotation in scale. And I can see it's on the other side except it is flipped. So we're going to apply the mirror modifier. And I'm going to go in here, go into edit mode. We're going to take all of these, get onto the opposite side like this by holding down Control and pressing the numpad 3. I'm going to press S and Y and type in -1. Alright, hold on, let me see. Yeah, S and then Y and type in -1. Alright, so we're just going to move this in the Y axis to about down there. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, so all the way to there. There we go. Alright, so that should be good. I'm just going to recalculate these normals here. And there we go. Alright, so I'm going to rename this and call it V8. Like this. And that's all. Alright, this one, so I'm going to call it the... Where is it? Let me just go here. Hood Benz logo. Like that. So the Hood Benz logo, that's what we're going to call it. And yeah, so pretty much that's I'm gonna go around and every word that I see like this one, I'm gonna make it and then put it over there. So I'm just gonna show them to you and then I'm gonna do them off camera, which means it's pretty much the same process as I used for this one to make all of the others. So let's see where else we have all these letters. So you can see right here on the tail lights we have a G550 here. So we're gonna make that and then put it over there as well. Let me open this image for that matter. Where is it? There. So I'm going to show you. There's one right here, G500, sorry. So we have a G500. I'm going to write that and I'm going to put it there. And yeah. So I think that would be pretty much the only thing that's left. And also, yeah, after we finish that, we're gonna be making, in the next video, we're gonna be making the light that is behind this side mirror here. There's a piece of light going on over here. We're gonna make that in the next video. But as I said, I'm gonna be making this one off camera, so you should also be able to do that on your own. So yeah, see you guys in the next video.